We're back, boys! It's official, the series continues. And now I talk about Halloween. Oh, Hallows Eve. The smell of pumpkin spice in the air. The sale at Party City. I'm pretty sure I was Darth Vader that year. I'm not sure.
I was there too. I was Iron Man.
So we're waiting the whole day for the greatest thing since Black Friday, aka trick-or-treating. The only time of year when it's socially acceptable to approach strangers for candy.
Kids, get in the van.
Anyway, I roll with a gang in trick-or-treating, aka Speedy and sometimes others.
Normally just us.
And our special guest is no one. So we are pros at Halloween. We analyze the entire neighborhood. There's this circle of houses that we call the Ring of Fire, because every Halloween they give out the best candy. So there's this guy who gives out white chocolate and this other one with full-sized Hershey bars. I can no longer digest chocolate. But back then I could.
What do you mean you can't eat chocolate?
Well,
Here, have some.
oh
my God!
All's well and dandy, but I hear you ask.
Jake, when does the near death come?
And to that I say, patience, child. As today we see one of the most vicious animals in the urban setting. The driver.
Move it!
We're walking around looking for candy, and, we see one of those houses. You know, those houses who leave a bowl that says, "Take one of your booty, he about to get whooped." And from the other side of the street, I saw that it was full of candy. No one had taken all the candy yet, which always happens. So I'm like, Speedy, we gotta go fast! So we run at the top speed, and all of a sudden, we hear a sound. A car. I'm about to get run over. Speedy's in front of me, so he ain't gonna get hit, but I swear it missed me like a centimeter. Speedy's living up to his name and running, while I'm a freaking die, because I'm slow as frick and gonna just die. And me, being dressed as Darth Vader, tripped on my robe, lunged forward, and whoop, no death. Something happened again. The same exact thing happened over and over again. I just ran and got near misses all the time. I was lucky as hell. Spoiler alert, I survive every time. But other than almost getting run over by a car a few times, there was one thing that I never actually told anyone about. Basically, here's what happened. So my mom was with us, which I forgot to mention because we were 8. So she takes us to the bathroom to empty our bladders, and they gonna pee, and I got out of the bathroom before them, and I yeet out. So they still in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, there's a house next to here, so can go get some candy and come back before they finish, said my 1.5 brain cells. So my gluteus maximus on the way there, but this guy, this grown man on a bike in full costume, I don't remember what he was, but I just remember he was in the costume, but he rides and out of nowhere almost hits me. Why are vehicles so reckless on Halloween? And he hits the brakes directly in front of me, about to hit me. And he starts shouting at me. I'm frozen with shock because he almost was going to kill me. And he's there shouting words I shouldn't even have known. Being a trash bag. Literally gets off of his bike. And instead of going around me like a normal person, he grabs me by the shoulder and says,
Get out of my way.
So he pushes me onto the sidewalk. So I was clearly wrong about being able to get candy, but I was right because when I walked over back to the public bathrooms, my mom and Speedy hadn't come out of the bathrooms yet. And no one knew until I made it a video on YouTube.